Good evening and welcome to the channel. My name is Yannick, I'm the French guy from Switzerland, and tonight we are going to have a look at quickgui, merge some work that has been done by Mark, also have a look at some issues, and there's a pull request for a translation, I think, which we're going to try because I have discovered that Flutter doesn't like some languages. It supports a certain number of languages, and if you try to make it run in one of those unsupported languages, it crashes. So we'll have a look at that. Let's get to the GitHub repo. We're also gonna transfer the ownership of this project to the quickgui project. I think it's the name of the organization. Quickgui project. I think quickemu project, maybe. I don't even remember. Yeah, quickemu project. That's the one. We're going to transfer the ownership of quickgui repo to that organization. So Mark did merge some stuff on the main branch, so let's first of all do that. So main on GitHub is there, and my main is there. I have some work in progress. It's just a make file, so I should be able to fast forward my main to that. And we saw briefly that GitKraken did the stash and stash for us, so that's great. That change of makefile. I'm just gonna make sure that Flutter is in the user Flutter bin Flutter, and if that is the case, then I can commit that. Let's go there. Type Flutter, and that's opt Flutter bin Flutter. Yes, so we can commit this thing, and with a very clever commit message. Updated makefile. Let's do that. Let's also not forget to establish a score for our drop contest. I'm not sure there's been a drop this week. I've been busy. Is it drop high or is it drop top? I think I always forget. There are no scores, so it's time to try and establish a score. So while we do that, let's have a look at GitHub and see what we've got here. We've got one pull request for Portuguese, and also we've got some issues. Some issues that are, a few weeks old. Okay, where were we? Do you still have a problem with the combiner with the double click? Yes, thanks for the support. I think I have an idea. Where is quickgui installed? I bet quickgui is not in the path when you use that. And what do we have here? We have a screen cap that says path equals. Yeah, that doesn't really help me to know if quickgui is in there. Let's have a look. Don't reduce the cap platform. I doubt that quickgui will be in there. DevTools Flutter bin. That's not quickgui. I have no idea what's. .local bin, maybe bin DevTools quickemu. So that's a clue. So I would say they have quickgui in the path. What was the symptom again? Oh, it was running fine from. Nah, it's black when it started with the from the file explorer, and not black when it's started from the command line. Hey Phil, how are you? Welcome to the stream. an option to delete VM. That has been, I think, worked on by Mark. I've pushed this to branch work in progress 20. Give that a go and let me know if you have any feedback. Did we have any feedback on that? I don't think I've seen anything, at least not on GitHub. I've seen some stuff on the Discord channel, but I don't think there was anything related to the delete thingy. So that adds a delete button options to delete disks or VM. And so that's another icon. Well, I'm going to merge that because it's just an independent button, and if it doesn't work, I don't think that's too problematic. So let's merge that into main. Merge origin work in progress 20 into main. Yes. Let's do that. Did it do that? Did it do it? Yes, it did. There we go. So now we have the thing merged. And we should now have a button. So let's have a look at that button. By opening any dot file in our lib folder, let's say main.dart, and pressing F5, that should run the currently developed. Not really yet. Mark needs to guard the version. Ah, well, I guess I'm going to revert that then. But let's see. Let's see if it builds. I mean, that's going to be a good test. What kind of guard does that need? So manage existing VMs. That's the delete thingy. Oh, okay. Right, I see. I see. So let's go and back here. Can I revert that? I don't know if I can revert a merge. Reset, edit, commit, revert. We can revert commit. A merge is a commit, so I can revert the commit. Probably. Or is that gonna make a whole mess? I don't know. What I can do is reset main to this. I can reset main to this, hard discard all changes. And we still have the work in progress 20. There we go. Thank you, GitKraken. We are now back to what we were, to where we were before. Good stuff. Okay, so let's not merge that too quickly. Okay, what else do we have? Add setup instruction on VM first boot. Yeah, so that's documentation that I'll probably work on that during Christmas break because it doesn't require it doesn't require me sitting here in my office doing stuff. I can have my laptop and change that. Okay, quickgui because it's num41 to hang on Arch Linux 64. I'm not sure how to collect troubleshooting data for this issue. This sounds like a possible replica of issue number 28. If so, it has been fixed in the GitHub repo and not really. Well, we'll keep an eye on that, and we will release tonight a new version, so that should fix that. Is it possible to resize the VM disk size? No, it's not. No, it's not. Probably my question to resize became obsolete before I got the answer. I will give a proper look after exam next week. I'm going to close that because I don't like to have too many opened issues that are, hey, maybe I don't have the problem anymore. So, okay, Merry Christmas, and feel free to reopen an issue if you need to. I'm very bad at writing Yes, and feel free to reopen the issue. Close with comments. That's one closed. Okay. I need that. Okay. Set of instruction. Yes. quickgui because we don't know. Issue cannot change workspace. I was not able to reproduce this. I am using Garuda Linux. Try binary release version 1.15 cannot change workspace. Same here. I'm on Linux and I build my own quickgui. I've tried rebuilding, rip graping and so far. And for now, I'm just using quickget to get the ISO. So, why would you not be able to change the workspace? I was not able to reproduce this. The current working directory is stored in local preferences. In home, just check. Also in the code. One thing I want to do, because I haven't tried that yet, is to run fresh without any user preference. The thing is, though, I don't know where those things are stored. I knew, but I see a quick GUI here. Oh, look at that. Yes, that's gonna be what I'm looking for. So let's move that to nuke chat preferences. Alright, and now we run quickgui. So it's gonna rebuild that because I removed the branch 20. That might be a reason for the app not working as expected. That could be a reason. That might explain some of the problems we have encountered. Well, some people have encountered. If they don't have a shared preference and a pref theme mode, then it would crash on startup. There we go. Type null is not a subtype of bool in typecast. Okay, so it didn't get the pref theme mode. Mostly Arch users. Well, I would say anyone who has never run quickgui before might have a problem. Because if we're here, it's because we're building that. So I have a feeling that the getBool returns a boolean. Snapshot data getBool pref theme mode. But what if we don't have a theme mode? Why is that screen so small that I can't read my code? Let's make it bigger. Where's the thingy for this? It's here. So we are in the builder and we're going to build that. We are waiting for that a future, so for the shared preferences to be resolved, and when we are resolved, we do that. But there is a possibility that this doesn't exist. So let's be smart about it. We're going to do var ref equals snapshot data getBool maybe I can just say, okay, that's a maybe boolean, and then I can do that. No, I can't. That's gonna be a little bit unnecessary cast. Yes, big. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I can do that. If it's not set to use dark mode, then let's try that. That should give us a light mode app. Let's see. It's building and dun dun dun. The suspense is unbearable. There we go. And there we go. The application is starting. It is. And it is by default in light mode, or actually it should be using the system mode. I don't really know. And we have the local chooser here that we're going to also publish tonight. Okay. So I think that would explain some stuff. But the issue here was that they were not able to change the working directory. So let's see. Let's try to let's go there. I don't have any VMs here. Let's go to personal folders, VMs, and click OK. And then we have our VMs. Why do we have the delete button? Need to have a look at that. We can also go to data. where was that previously stored? Somewhere in VMs. Okay, let's click that. Well, that doesn't work because I need to go to confs and validate. And now I have two Ubuntu Mate and Ubuntu Mate Impish. So I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here. I didn't get any feedback from the person who opened the issue, so that was only 7 days ago. So let's give them a few more days to react. Okay. Black screen. I believe this will be what we just saw. I'm gonna have to add logging at some points, but not just right now. So I have found a problem when quickgui was started and no user preferences were found or existed. This will be fixed with the release later today. Comment. Okay. Let's go here. So that thing. Yeah, so that's Mark's work. So why do I still have a trash button? A delete icon on mine. It's in manager line 281. Manager is a page. That's manager and line 281. 281, I have something else entirely. Let's see. You're about to delete that, so it's not supposed to be in my code. Icon button, new icon, icons.delete. So, yeah, that from here to here, that's not supposed to be here. Okay. That revert didn't work as I expected it. As I expected it would work. Oh, I thought the hard reset would have taken care of everything, but so if I go back here, reset main to this commit. Hard discard all changes. What do I have? Ah, that looks better. Oh, it didn't change the file actually. I think. Oh no. It does weird things. That's the latest merge. Okay. But I think that's okay. And now I can change my makefile again, which I have lost in the process. But then manager, those are the terminal stuff. There is still the delete icon here. You are about to delete current VM. This cannot be undone. Would you like to delete the disk image but keep the configuration, or delete the whole VM? So that's here, but it shouldn't be here. If I go and have a look at code, lib, src, pages, manager. Delete. Oh, it's already in. It's on main. No, that's so. I'm good. It's already in main. Okay, so I don't. Did Mark merge that, or did I merge that from Mark's main code? I don't know. But it's okay. It's supposed to be there. So, alright, okay. So let's redo the makefile thingy. It's in. It's in. It's in here. Oh. Let's copy that. Shift C and paste that. Shift V. Okay, so we can now go there and stage that and say updated makefile. Okay. Right. Issues then. I will close the issue when I have the commit to report. Default GUI language in German. This one is puzzling. Last I seen GitHub is Mark merge from last night, so no WIP20 there. Yeah. But if you look on GitHub, if you look at the source code, and you go to lib and src and pages and manager.dart, this has been committed 23 hours ago, and there's the delete code in there. It's there, and I haven't pushed anything just yet. So that what could happen is that Mark committed stuff on the main branch for the terminal detection thingy. He probably sent this thing No, I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just trying to find a logical reason for that code to be here. It's okay, it's our code, we can do whatever we want with it. Let's go back to the issues. Blank screen, that's done. Default GUI is German. So how to change to English? I received feedback that my little gizmo in the menu does actually work. So we'll check that. I did have to remove some languages because Flutter doesn't support it, all the languages in the world, and the bad thing is that if it doesn't support a language, then it crashes. Yes. Yes, I need to, of course, rechange that because I had that in here. App settings, use dark mode silently. So I'm going to do something else here because that's not really what I want, that thing. What I want to do is if well, not if that I want to do that var ref equals that, and if ref is not null, then we do that thing with true or false. That's as cool. Because now we know that the pref and actually pref that preference is pref. So. And then what does it say? It says it's not useful to cast because it knows pref is not null. So if it's not null, it's a bool, and then we can do that. And that I prefer. Let's run that again. What happened? Oh, it's there. There, but it needs to restart. And there we go. And that's, yes, that's what I thought. My system uses the dark theme by default, so I wanted to see that by default as dark thingy. But now I can switch to light, and it's going to regenerate the user preferences, and we can start it again, and it should be light. Come on. All right, while it does that, drop is ready, so let's, oh, actually, did you see the, I don't think you saw the, yeah, was that on the screen? Was quickgui on the screen when I was talking about quickgui? Because of the virtual screen and all that, I'm not always aware that the windows don't appear on stream. Yeah, me 37.77 points. Okay, so now it's been saved. It was before. Okay, good. So now let's switch to English, and it does switch instantaneously. Yeah, well, it does switch immediately to English. It can switch to, what's CSCZ? I am sorry for anyone in the CS area and CZ language. That's Czech. Yeah, well, in French it's Czech. I don't know how you pronounce that in English. German is okay. English is okay. French is okay. Italian is okay. Netherlands is okay. Norway is okay. Well, is that... What's the language spoken in Norway? Norwegian? Norwegian, yeah. And in Netherlands? I don't remember. And Russian is okay. Right, so I've seen someone send a pull request for Portuguese, I think. So we will try that. Let's first do that. Stage all changes. Summary. Fixed. Black screen on startup. When user preferences were when user preferences did not exist, there was a chance to get a black screen on startup. Commit. Alright. Back to GitHub, where we have a pull request. Added Portuguese European translation. Okay, let's see. Does that make any? Wow. Wow. Thank you very much, Ricardo Simoes, for the screen caps and all that. Thank you very much. It can be merged without any conflicts. So let's have a look at the files that have been changed. The PT file with all the translation. Nice. Oh, and I see this person took the time to actually realize that this was sorted by alphabetical order. Bonus points for Ricardo. So let's merge that. Here. Yeah. Very, very well. I wish all my pull requests were like that. Squash and merge. Added Portuguese translation. Confirm squash and merge. And say thank you very much for a detailed pull request. I will be releasing a new version later today with that PR included. Comment. That was easy. Now, what is not, this might not be easy, is that we need to fast forward, but I think it's not going to be a problem. Let's why can't I fast forward main to that? Oh, I actually need to merge that in my main. So merge origin main into main. Hello, thank you, Kraken. So that's been merged. Okay. No more pull request. Let's move on. Default language is German. I had to change to English, and they said, "Yep, it worked, and I can choose the language. Thanks." No problem. I will release a new version. Later with that fix. And well, close comment. There's a couple of those that I did also comment like that, and I should have closed. No. Which one was that? I said I'm going to release something today. Not this one. Add an option to delete VM, so that's Mark's thing. Yeah, that's not the one either. Agree because it's known to hang in Arch Linux. Okay. Issue cannot change workspace. I said that I was gonna give them more time. I'm going to close this one because I'm pretty sure it's done. Black screen. That's 8. Add ignore MSRS always option. I had problems starting the VM because using quickgui I had no idea I had to use the -- ignore msrs always command. What does that do? Code. Let's go to mnt data dev quick emu git pull. I think I have a git kraken with that quick emu. Yeah. Oh, I am like 13,000 Russian behind it. Fast forward main to upstream. Alright, and now let's do code quick emu. Oh, it starts another instance of VS Code. And that's what was the thing? Ignore msrs always. Ignore msrs always. Warning, ignoring unhandled model-specific registers is disabled. If you are unable to run macOS or Windows VMs, then run the above. This will enable ignoring the unhandled MSRSs until you reboot the host. You can make that change permanent by running quickemu ignore msrs always. So, that's an interesting case. Should quickgui have an option for that? And if so, where should it be? I'm gonna have to have a chat with Mark about this one. See what he wanna do. Because the quickemu -- ignore msrs always it seems to me like it should be something that goes in the menu, like a button or something that you press once and it does that thing for you. And I don't think it should do the echo 1 pipe sudo t blah 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 thingy. But then even if we have to use the ignore msrs always, it's gonna call ignore msrs always. Ref like dark mode, but they need to know somehow. Yeah. Because that function does this. It does if -d etc prop d, then skip if msrs ignore msrs is already enabled, assumes initramfs has been rebuilt. It does a grep on that, and it's going to try and write to kvm quickemu.conf using sudo. So anything that involves sudo, I would argue, should not be done in the UI. You're not running sudo stuff from a UI. So from the UI point of view, it doesn't make sense to have that thing. However, in the general help that needs to be written for the first boot or just after installing, or maybe we can add an option that, you know, post-install message, and each time a macOS or Windows VM is installed, a pop-up could appear saying, hey, you may have problem running that. If you do, then here's what you have to do. Run quickemu -- thingy always blah blah blah. I think it would be a lot, it would make a lot more sense to have that rather than running sudo things. Maybe not every time. Maybe it should be a pop-up with a don't show me this message ever again checkbox. And if that is checked, then messages should not be displayed until, you know, user settings are reset, or maybe we add an option to clear all ignore message thingies. I don't know where I've seen that. On some apps, they have an option to ignore all the pop-ups and then, well, each pop-ups individually, and then you have a settings where you say, okay, show me the pop-ups again. So that makes a lot more sense. So let's comment that, and we'll keep that open for future reference. Hi, thanks for the comment. Running quick emu -- ignore -msrs always requires sudo. I am not willing to run a sudo script. I am not willing, is that correct English? To run a sudo script from the GUI. What we will do is have a message pop up after installing a Windows or macOS VM, reminding the user that they may have to run that command. This will not be implemented right now, but probably early next year. Because in case nobody has noticed, Christmas is next week. So where has the year gone? Thanks again for your contribution. Comment, and we're going to tag that as documentation enhancement, and keep an eye on it. Yeah. Alright. Widescreen on startup Pop OS 2104. I can see the screen when I hover a terminal over the application, but when the application is shown, it appears to be blank, even though it is not. I've seen this in Firefox when the graphics acceleration is turned on in Firefox. Not sure if this is the same in this application. Running my system on GeForce RTX 2070 with a Samsung 4K TV because I have presbyotic eyes and get migraines with smaller monitors. Ryzen 8 Gen TV normally very good for this. That is weird. So I was gonna suggest, leave a terminal in front of it, but that's not gonna be very practical. So I don't know if there's something. That's something I can fix. I mean, it looks like a graphics driver problem to me. But the good thing now is when someone tells me, hey, when I start the app, it shows me a black screen, I can say, hey, try, hovering a semi-transparent terminal in front of it and see what it does. Extremely weird. Can't fix without the kit, probably. Yeah, probably. And even with the kit, not sure there's anything we can do if it's a graphics driver problem. Let's see. Flutter. Deactivate hardware acceleration. I'm not even sure it's hardware accelerated. I don't care about Android Studio. And hardware acceleration, Android developer. So I should probably try to add Flutter Linux, deactivate hardware acceleration. Linux? Yes, Linux, that's not good. Configure hardware acceleration for the Android emulator? No. I've seen something. Under emulated performance, select hardware JLS. No, so that's not what I'm looking for. For Android emulator, I don't know. I don't care about Android emulator. Hardware acceleration statute on Flutter Wayland. Ooh, could be a Wayland issue. I was trying to run Flutter application using Flutter Wayland on ARM platform with the engine built using the... Well, that's way off the target. And it will be in the additional 3 years because other has a bunch of questions regarding engine and Flutter Wayland. Okay. Well, that's not helping. Well, I don't see... I don't see anything. No, I don't see anything easy. So I don't know. I don't know if... I don't know how or if this is something I can fix. Hello. Thanks for your message. I do not know if this is something I can fix on my side. This looks like a driver problem, especially since you say that Firefox... Nah, that's not relevant. It says it's Firefox when hardware acceleration is enabled. So it's probably just a hardware acceleration problem. This looks like a driver problem, and I haven't found anything about disabling hardware acceleration for a Flutter app. I'll keep this issue open for a while in case I find something after the end of your break. Okay. Come on that and keep an eye on that. Oh, well. Label. Keep an eye on it. There we go. I can assign myself, that's not gonna hurt. Does not work on over X11 forwarding via SSH. A certain Phil Clifford? Ever heard of him? I know this is low priority edge case stuff, but while testing I found after SSH-X Big Beast upstairs, the remote quickgui fails to run on the local display. Quickgui warning, failed to start Flutter renderer, no available configuration for the given RGBA pixel format. Huh. Uh-huh. Failed to start Flutter renderer. For reference, it works fine remotely using X2Go and probably other similar tools, and there is no difference whether the command is run on a terminal, on the remote host via SSH, or a local X11 forwarded terminal from the remote host. If it runs with something else, then, as the message says, no available configuration for the given RGBA pixel format, I'm thinking SSH tunneling configuration error or something like that. When I'm not very familiar with SSH X. Why do you use some very complex stuff that non-English people can't pronounce properly? That's weird. Okay, I don't have any terminals available for the virtual screen, so let's get a new one. Bring that in here, and let's have a look. SSH-X. The -X doesn't seem to get any option on SSH-X. Enables X11 forwarding. This can also be specified on a per host basis in the configuration file. X11 forwarding should be enabled with caution. Blah blah blah. For this reason, X11 forwarding is subjected to X11 security extension. Please refer to the SSH-Y option for the forward X11 trusted directive in SSH config for more information. Debian specific X11 forwarding is not subjected to X11 security extension restriction by default because too many programs currently crash in this mode. Set the forward X11 trusted option to no to restore the upstream behavior. This may change in the future. The client-side improvement. So let's try my new tool. Yay. Bill says same with -Y. Okay. Enables trusted X11 forwarding. You're on Debian-like? Or Debian derivative? Because if so, then X and Y do the same thing. Since forward X11 trusted defaults to yes, as described above. Set the forward X11 trusted option to no to restore the upstream behavior. So there's nothing about specifying some transfer stuff. What I'm thinking is that the Flutter app doesn't understand the pixel formats. It might be in 8 colors or 16 colors or something, and yes, then the user is using X11. The connection to the X11 display is automatically forwarded to the remote side in such a way that any X11 program started from the shell will go through the encrypted channel. And the connection to the real X server will be made from the local machine. The user should not manually set display. Well, it doesn't say anything about format or stuff like that, so. Display variable indicates the location of the X11 server. It is automatically set by SSH to point to a value of the form hostname :n, yeah. No, I don't see anything special, but I'm sure you probably checked that before. I don't know what to say. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to comment something like on the previous issue that I don't know if I can fix that. Even if I knew how, I don't know if I can fix that. Well, I'm just going to keep an eye on it. because that's interesting stuff. And we're, yeah, I don't know how to fix that, but let's go to the next issue, which is the last one. Changing directory does not always work and sometimes break. quickgui. New toy. I love my new toy. Ignore for now. I have no idea how to fix and would be happy with dog saying don't try this. Kids, don't try this at home. Changing directory does not always work and sometimes breaks quickgui. So that's related to another one we had earlier. While moving around my system looking for somewhere to drop another VM, I noticed that attempting to choose home user and click on OK left the working directory where it was. Also trying to find some reason pattern to this. In the past, the presence of symlinks had surprising impacts and of course permission were a likely candidate. I found I could consistently break quickgui by selecting home user snap flutter. Windows goes blank white and loses possibility to do anything in the manage existing mode, or in the new mode button half goes white, but yeah. So basically borked. Alright, I can test that. We'll see what happens. Not this one. That's quickmu. That's the one. Let's run this and try and go in a snap folder. Are the snap folders in home protected? I don't remember. I don't remember if they are protected or not. So, I'm going to turn that into a language I actually know, like French or English, so that everyone can follow. And let's go to manage existing machines and change directory to home. Snap. I only have clouds. Come on. And say validate. Meh. Went there. It went there. Did go there even. So let's go to. Oh, I was not in home. I was in MNT data and stuff like that. So let's go to home. Yannick snap. And let's go to the Raspberry Pi imager. Raspberry Pi imager. Yeah, okay. So let's say that. And that didn't crash. Let's go to the create new machine. Select some random operating system. This one, totally at random. And then, yeah, switch that. Try to install that in the common directory of Ubuntu Studio. Select a version. Not the devil version. Come on. We're going to go with. Why is Jamie not there? Oh, Jamie is the devil version. Impish. So can't reproduce this. I have an idea. Let's not run quickgui from here, but the official release version. quickgui. And see if that changes something. Why is this one in French? Oh. This one, yeah, it's in French because it doesn't have the language selector. And my system is in French, so. But it did pick up the working directory. I'm way beyond the point of breakage. So I'm going to let's see. I'm going to release this version and you're gonna try with the new released version and let me know if that still breaks. If it does, we're gonna work together, and I will add some logs and try some other things. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it open for now. Hopefully, it's gonna fix itself. Right. So no more issues we have to or can work on right now. No more pull requests, so it is time for a release. I have a note somewhere, releasing.md. Bump the version number in pubspec YAML. Okay, let's go to pubspec YAML, and we are going to build 1.1.10. I'm going to do 1.2.0 because of the language selector. That's a new feature. It deserves an upgrade to the middle version number. So let's do that. Releasing. What's my reason? It's gone. Oh, yes, it didn't stay. Control K, return. Okay, push to GitHub. Probably need to commit before. So that's quickgui. Okay. Pubspec, stage all changes. Bump the version number. Stage one file. Commit one change. Then we're going to push that to GitHub so that my main branch is at the same level, right? So that's good. That is good. Create and push a version tag. Create tag here. Create tag here. So that's gonna be version 1.2.0. It's the Christmas version. Push tag to origin. Yeah, I know. Name. Build the table with make. Okay. Let's do... Oopsie. Let's do that. Click here. Good evening, Wimpy. Welcome to the stream. CD, opt, Flutter, project, quickgui, make. How are you? Didn't you have a stream? A Steamy stream tonight? We are building a release 1.2.0. Oh, not well, so no stream for work. Yeah, I understand that. Hope you're going to feel better very soon, because as I mentioned earlier, Christmas is next week. So it's no time to be ill even. Building application, building the package 1.2.0.tar. Upload the table to GitHub. Well, that's what we're going to do. We are going to do just that. So GitHub, we're going to go there, release. We're going to draft a new release. We're going to choose 1.2.0. And we want to add a binary that is currently located in... nope, not there. File system, opt, Flutter project, quickgui, and it should be somewhere in the build. No, where did I put my table? Wait, where's the tab? Build package. Quickgui. It's one level above quickgui in build package. That's the thing. It's been so long since I did a release that I forgot how to do that. And that's why I have a publishing.md file, because otherwise I would have forgotten. So, add support for more terminal emulator, new contributor Ricardo, yeah, full changelog. We also added a language selector, and Mark added a support for the terminal. Yes, that's the thing, and fixed crash at startup if no user reference were found. Startup, and normally wants me to remove the space here. I'm going to copy and paste that because I'm going to use that as the changelog for the deb. Okay, seems okay. The binary is there. Publish release. All right. Release 1.2 is there. Okay. Create a reasoner, build the table, upload the table, and then do that. CD to that thing. CD to that thing. Oops, I had a CD. Okay. Head. Well, I can code Debian changelog. Oh, why is it opening another instance of VS Code? I hate it when it does that. But anyway, it did that. And then DCH. Oh, DCH.v. DCH.v 1.2.0. New changelog message. Well, because I'm going to change that anyway, so. New package version is Debian native, whilst previous version was not. What? New package version is Debian native, whilst previous version was not? That's new. That's new, but hey, -1 field. What's the latest we support? I've forgotten already. Focal Hirsute, Impish Jemmy, Focal 1.0. Focal. Okay, and now we need to copy and paste those things from GitHub. Copy that. Paste that. With the proper stars. And that too. Okay. The quickgui 120-1 tilt focal 1.0 focal. That's okay. Look, Martin, it says nano in the doc. Then this thing to download a release. Copy and paste that. Well, here. It found the 1.2.0 release on GitHub. It's going to do its thing. Okay. Then dpkg-build package-d-s-sa. And that should build a focal package. All right. And then changelog and change to Hirsute and Jemmy. So that's here. Let's get focal. Hirsute. Oh, it was. I missed one. Impish. Focal. No, that's good. Focal, Hirsute, Impish, Jimmy. That's the thing. Focal. Hirsute. Yes. Yes, it. Impish. Impish. And Jamie. Jamie. Jamie, but Jamie. Jamie. Gammy. Okay. Let's build that. Okay, so everything should now be neatly packed here. We've got Focal, we've got Hirsute, we've got Impish. Where's Jamie? Jamie, not Jamie. LS -- LTR. Where's Jamie gone? It didn't build Jamie. Oh, I didn't save the file. So it should build Jamie now. Okay, we have Focal, Hirsute, Impish, and Jamie. Good. Now we need to upload that to the PPA. So that's gonna be 1.2. 120 -1 tilde 1 Focal. Oh, it's going to do that thing where it doesn't want to do what I'm asking it to do. Okay. You want to play? You want to play like that? Right. Okay. You don't know who you're playing with. Underscore source.change. Uploading that. Signature is valid. Thank you. And now Hirsute. And now Impish. And now Jamie. And we now just have to wait. Jamie. Jamie or Jamie? I think it's Jamie. Alright, so that's done. Cool. Git status. Do we have that on GitHub? Status. Yeah, it's on GitHub. Git add that dot git commit -m release 120. And where does that go? Git config. That goes to GitHub. That goes to my own GitHub. Git push. I don't know why I do that with the command line, because I can't do that with the command line, because I did get that with Git Kraken. Where's the QEMU, Retro Home, Jack Wizard, Advent of Code, ABS WebSocket API. Well, I don't have it open, so I'm going to push that later. Okay, this is done. So now we go back to the quickgui project, and this VS Code doesn't need to be here anymore, so go away. Right, now we need to transfer the ownership of that repo to the quickgui project organization, so that everything is at the same place. quickgui doesn't have any pinned public repository yet. What? What do you mean? quickgui doesn't have any public repository. Oh, pinned. Oh. Alright, settings. And transfer ownership. transfer. quickmu project. I believe that's what. Oh well, it's right there. So quickmu project. So let's transfer that. Type quickgui to confirm. Yes, I confirm. I understand. Transfer this project. Transferring the project. My password. There we go. Confirm password. Moving repository to quickmu project quickgui. This may take a few minutes. Okay. Let's get here. And do we have a quickgui? We do have quickgui here. Which means I'm gonna have to create a new quickgui in here telling people to go to the new repository. Okay, that is not a problem. But there is something I want to do. I should probably not do what I'm about to do. There must be an easier and safer way to do what I'm about to do. Kids, don't do that at home. It could, make the universe collapse. So we're going to this project. I'm going to go to here. That's the quickgui tab. I'm going to close the quickgui tab. I'm going to edit .git .git/config, and I'm going to simply replace that. That's probably gonna upset lots of stuff, but I do not care because I know it's working. I have commit rights on this thing, so I can just copy that. That's okay, and the push URL should be the same one. Okay. And then the submodule, I need to work on that. Luke has made the icons, and I haven't worked on that just yet, so I need to work on that someday. Okay, now I will go to the Git Kraken. I'm going to open quickgui, and there we go. We have origin. If we say it, oh well, that's where I could have changed the thing. So yeah, it did take the correct one. I'm going to pull everything. Everything seems okay. Pull successful and already up to date. We are back in business. We are now pointing towards the quickmu project organization, which is the new home of quickgui. That's good. That's good. We did good. Yes, awesome. Everything is on the same place. Is there a way to easily move a PPA? Say we had a common PPA for all our projects. I think people would have to reinstall from the new PPA, right? Remove the old PPA, the new one, and that would pick up the new version, I suppose. Yeah, we can't move a PPA, yeah. But if we were to create a new one and publish the new versions on this new common PPA, then we would have to let people know, hey, you need to remove the old PPA from your source list and add this new one, and it should pick up the next one. Yeah, okay. So what we could do, if we ever create a common PPA for all the quickmu stuff, is build a special version, a last one on the legacy PPA with a pop-up or something that says, hey, this is the last version you're gonna get from that PPA. Please change your PPA and install the new one. Okay, so yeah, to inform people to switch, yes. So I have done what I wanted to do. I have fixed a few bugs. I have published a new version. I have integrated Mark's changes, which should fixed your problem, Martin, that you had with the terminal, with the weird message you had when you started quickgui, the manager. Also should fix our mysterious the journalist that reached out to you earlier yesterday, I think, the day before. And we have moved quickgui to its new home with its friends, and now they are all happy and playing and getting ready to celebrate Christmas. So let's bring the thing here. Let's have a last drop before we leave, just in case we make a super high score. Exclamation mark drop in the chat. I am not going to score any points. Wimpy, you may be a little bit too short. Jill might do well. Oh no, overshot. You have to wait like 5 or 10 minutes before you can drop again. You can't chain drop. But anyway, that's it for tonight's stream, and I'm happy that quickgui version 1.2.0 is now in the wild. It should be on your system pretty soon, depending on how heavily loaded the servers, the build farm on Launchpad is. But I suspect about half an hour or something like that. Thank you very much, Phil. Thank you very much, Wimpy, for dropping by. Well, I will see you probably maybe tomorrow. I have some catch up to do with Advent of Code. I'm not gonna catch up every single one of them in one go. Maybe I'll do 2, depending on how long it takes. Yeah. Let me know, Martin, if that fixes your problem. We should try and find someone to raid. So we have, what do we have? We have, Tim Bode that you raided yesterday or the day before, the guy who's building racing car games. But I think it's playing iRacing tonight. We've got Grimly, which is a guy who's doing Java development. Oh, Luke, our own I am Luke is streaming stuff. So I think he's streaming things about OBS. So let's go and raid Luke. /raid I am Luke. No, it doesn't work. Why doesn't? Oh, I am Luke WH. Of course, /raid I am Luke W. Sorry, we couldn't find anyone called. What? Why can't I raid my friends? So if I click on the red button, it's gonna show me. I'm a noob at that. Red channel. Yes, that's much better. I am Luke W. Luke, sorry about the delay. Oh, it doesn't find Luke. Why? Why? So I can't read him because I can't find him. That's weird. Let's do this. And then this. And then this. /red. Red. This. Alright, this is working. Thank you everyone. Sorry for the delay. It's a bit of a pain to read someone. And see you next time. Cheers.